one of the great little cities in Jefferson County, Gardendale, home of the Rockets. You just watched the Rocket girls defeat Pinson Valley. Great look at their tremendous gymnasium here. And now we got the boys coming in here. Pinson Valley travels west from their location in Jefferson County to here in Gardendale. Gardendale boys are at 15-8, but they have not won in the area yet. They're 0-2. Pinson Valley, meanwhile, is 1-1 in area play and 10-8 overall. Welcome in. I'm Matt Coulter along with Chris Osborne and Ariel Schaefer as we're set to bring you yet more basketball here on Jeffco Ed TV.
You know, this is going to be a real interesting game. We've seen both these teams play, right? We saw Pinson Valley at home lose to Clay Chalkville. Pretty competitive game there. We've seen Gardendale play, and, you know, they're tough as well. Not having the greatest season, but still 15-8 is nothing to sneeze at. Some familiar faces on both sides of the court here. I can't wait for this game to start.
You know, one of the guys we picked up last year for Gardendale is Cannon Combs, and, of course, he comes from a lineage of great athletes. A brother playing Auburn, based Jacksonville State. He's got another brother playing football there. But it's an interesting point, and he has especially been coming back lately, and Ariel has more side court.
Well, guys, they say it's hard to be a team once, but it's even harder to be a team twice, and that is what something Pinson Valley knows heading into this one, because now this time around, yes, they took the first matchup against Gardendale, but Gardendale will have Cannon Combs back. He was out through a couple of games due to an ankle injury, and when speaking with Pinson Valley head coach Daryl Barber, he told me that they're going to have to switch up some things because they will be severely undersized heading to tonight. He is a little iffy about his defensive plans. He didn't completely share them with me, but he did say he's a traditional man-to-man defensive guy, but tonight, since they are undersized, do expect some different defenses, possibly a box and one or even a zone. So that's something to keep an eye on all throughout this first quarter as we're moments away from tip-off. Matt?
Thank you, Ariel. Appreciate your work, and we'll be checking with her throughout the game. And there are a lot of underlying stories in this one, both on and off the floor, and we'll be getting to that, getting to her throughout the basketball game as both teams, following their warm-ups, will break to their respective seats at side court. And as we do so, they'll start the starting lineups to give the starting lineups over PA, and will do so likely as Pinson Valley will put 5 on the floor. It's starting. One of the big stories you'll see there.
So let's talk about it a little bit. For Gardendale, they're going to be expecting production from Bivens and from Hurt, as Ariel said, and from Coachman. Cannon Combs is going to contribute too, so certainly that's where they want to see their power plant. For Pinson Valley, Johnson, Pritchard, and Addison, who actually comes off the bench.
We're going to pause and listen in for our national anthem.
Maddie, let's play some basketball in Gardendale, Alabama.
Let's do. I expect this to be a pretty – I think this is going to be a pretty physical game. So they introduce the starting lineups again here on the court.
So, you know, this is one of those those matchups, let's start about we talked a little bit about Pinson Valley. You've got Quay Lynch, Jalen Pritchard, Tay Johnson, Dre Thompson, and Ringstaff. So that's their power plant. Who we have on the Gardendale side for tonight?
You got familiar names, guys we watched last year. Of course, Bivens and Hurt will lead the show out front. Hurt has really showed up as a leader here over the last few games. And Cody Coachman had 31 recently against Mars Hill. Ryan Lemons, another guy that likes to take charge, along with Cannon Combs, who's just a phenomenal player. We saw him last year as a freshman. Look at him now.
Yeah, he was shooting the lights out.
Yeah, he's tall. He rebounds. He averages almost a double-double. 9.5 points per game and 8 rebounds.
So Gardendale's scoring some average around 60-plus points per game. Pinson Valley, I looked at their stats, they're somewhere just over 50. Of course, that doesn't mean anything when they play on the court, but statistically, it looks like Gardendale is a higher scoring team, but we'll see when they take the court.
And there come the big fellas, the Rockets. Chris Berry, head coach, as we've mentioned and do every time we do a Gardendale game. The husband and wife tandem. Now, Chris has got a match wife, right?
That's right.
She earned the victory against Pinson Valley.
Be an interesting night at the dinner table if wife wins and husband doesn't.
And there's a good look at Combs coming at the bottom of your screen. He can move, he can dribble, he can shoot the three.
I mean, and he has improved so much more this year. And he was good last year. But he really, when we saw him play earlier, really sharp kid.
Well, I asked Chris Berry about him again in our pregame chat, and he just said he's got all the tools to be an incredibly special player. And I predict, and we've seen a lot of them from last year now to this year. They've misnumbered or miscalled, and we're going to open with free throws. Cody Coachman will go to the line. Sure, Ariel will find out what happened there. We had this happen just the other day when a player was misnumbered, and you can't enter in the scorebook and then put different on the floor. That's just the way it goes. He made 1 of 2, so Gardendale jumps out to an early 1-0 lead, and we have no time off the clock. They'll have the basketball, and Combs will inbound it.
Certainly expecting a faster pace in this game than we saw in the girls, you know, with both teams pretty much being full strength.
Bivens inbound, now to Combs, off the glass, won't go, too strong, near foul, rebound by Hurt. And then it's taken away by the guys in black. That's Pinson Valley. They are in the black with the gold and dark red. 3 ball just off the side of the rim. It'll be Gardendale's basketball.
If you're the coach, do you want him to start out with that shot?
No. Not at all. You got to kind of get the feel of it. Now, if he'd have made it, I'd have said, yeah, I would have told him, here, it's stolen away. Pinson Valley, end to end, putting it up and off the glass. That shot is good. Yeah, that's
Quay Lynch with the easy bucket.
He's an interesting story. We'll have more on that.
Yes, we will. Just happy to see him on the court.
Really. Combs, high post. Down in the corner, that's Bivens. Boy, nice dribbling. Gives it up to Combs. Combs inside, has the ball stolen away. Here come the Indians. Cross-court pass, 3 ball put up. Shot is good. That's away again.
Did they give him 2 or 3 on that one? Let's see.
Feet
on the line. I think that was the 3.
Baseline quickly the other. You're right about the pace. We came out of the cannon. There's Lynch again. 4-3, too short. Oh, nice offensive rebound, got the roll. That was Talon Johnson, who averages 13 a game. Bivens spins, Cross-court pass goes out of bounds.
Now, Matty, this game started off so quick, I didn't even see who shot the three for Gardendale.
I think it was Quay Lynch.
Ariel, did you catch that one?
There's a guy in lime green shoes, and I think that's Quay.
Well, for Gardendale.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, for who? Oh, now the one they just had, I'm sorry. I was jumping behind there. Wow, off the glass, inside. Shot good by Braylon Hurt.
Really keeping us on our toes with this one.
Well, we just came from a game that was a lot of half-court offense and a lot of zone defense. It's not that way at all in this one. It's good to try and keep up here. There's a short jumper. Wow, and that's good. That shot made by Pritchett.
Yep.
He's a double-digit average basketball per game. Driving, shot, put off the glass. Floater by Hurt. He had 29 just the other night against Mortimer Jordan. He's already got 4.
We're seeing some good shots, right? Some great team basketball, passing the ball, finding the open person, taking the open shot.
Tray. Oh, did he call glass?
The bank is open.
Really matter. That's Pritchett again.
That was Johnson, Traylon Johnson, Pinson Valley.
Taylor Johnson and Pritchett now, both with threes. Combs, a nose-back rebound. He's not going to get away with it. And the crowd has really amped it up. Pinson Valley has traveled well. Foul on Combs. I know it's just one, but he's not the guy you want to get into foul trouble.
Certainly not, and I think just his sheer height, he just reached over the defender to get that.
And sometimes you get called for that just because you're taller.
Yeah.
And you may not really be over the back, but I think in that case it was a good call by the refs. Indians on the road, jumping out to a quick 5-point lead. Pace down just a little bit, but the Indians are about to amp it up. Baseline jumper from about 12 feet, won't go. Rebound, it is off Pinson Valley. Shot was put up by Lee Thompson.
Gardendale backed off into a little bit of a man defense in this last possession. That was interesting.
Quay Lynch, good look at him. Inbounds the basketball.
Definitely playing man now.
Inside ball swatted away by Braylon Hurt. Good block.
That hurts.
Combs back out top of the key. Rockets moving the ball around. Combs, nothing but net.
I told you he was a shooter.
There's Pinson Valley. Oh, spin move, back out, corner, 3, put up. Nah, too strong. Combs with the rebound. He's wrestling. Back outside Pinson Valley. Just a little over halfway through the first quarter, driving Johnson. Short jumper, won't go along the baseline. Combs with yet another rebound.
That was great defense to get there and cut off the baseline, make him change his mind. And then not a bad turnaround fadeaway jumper.
Combs, 3, no. Driving the baseline, that's Johnson. Kicks it way out. Quay Lynch, bottom.
That's 2 threes for him. He's got 8 already.
Oh, inside, off the glass, shot from Hurt, won't go.
He'll shoot a couple.
He will.
This what you expected?
Yeah, that's what I expected, I hoped for, and what we're getting. And it's 15-10. We're just 5 minutes into this one. Hurt? No.
So if you notice what Pinson Valley is doing on defense is they're playing small. They're outsized, right? But, again, they're collapsing to the inside, and then they're forcing Cannon Combs to the outside. But guess what? Cannon Combs can shoot from the outside.
Ball goes in and out. And we've got contact, a foul on Pinson Valley. They're going to whistle that on Pritchett. Checking in for the Rockets, or checking back in, is Cody Coachman. 31 the other night against Mars Hill. Hilliard Underwood has checked in basketball. He flips it back outside to Cooper Caulfield, who has also checked in for the Rockets. Driving, number 4, to the board, and Brandon Hilliard Underwood, the junior, makes good on 2.
Cooper Caulfield is a multi-sport athlete. He actually plays golf for Gardendale. And Cooper, golf practice starts on Thursday, sir. Comes from a great family. The Caulfields, Jeff Caulfield's his dad.
This
his mom.
Thursday?
This Thursday.
Probably, unless you got an indoor facility. Yes, Pinson Valley on the roll, off the glass, and the foul.
And one. Let's have a look at it here. Strong to the hole between 2 defenders, and one.
There you go. So Pritchett will go to the line. Jalen Pritchett on 11.2 point per game average. He plays in the post. He's a senior. Couple of dribbles, stops, no rotation, but the ball floats through.
He has 5 already in this first stanza.
Old-fashioned 3, up 6 Indians. Gardendale with the basketball.
Gardendale's been playing a man, and they're stretching out the zone for Pinson Valley.
Down in the corner, there's Hurt. Got it! Braylon Hurt. Other end of the floor, Pinson Valley turns the basketball over. 5-point lead, now back to 3. Quick stoppage in play for substitutions. That's Caulfield.
Good look at him. Good
It
kid.
looks
Decent
like
golfer.
Yeah.
Decent golfer. Played baseball with my son way back when. All-around athlete. Played football too.
Coach told me he'd get a lot of minutes. The same thing for Hilliard Underwood, who makes the turnaround but won't go. Takes the turnaround, won't go. Heavy defense, pressure by the Rockets. Pinson Valley breaks it. Gonna drive baseline. Back outside. Look at the ball movement by the Indians. Except that's not the way you want the ball movement to go. Other end of the floor, M.J. Jackson. He loses control. And now Pritchett will take it to the other end. 2 more for him and 2 more for the Indians. And we got to travel.
So what you're seeing right now is excitement. Let's have another look or not. Excitement and the crowd getting involved and out of control, right? This is where, as a coach, you have to tell your players, let's settle down, let's get back into our game, right? 5-point game, home team down 5.
Jalen Lewis with some great defense, the sophomore for Pinson Valley. He forced a turnover. Bad pass inside, picked off by Hurt. Coach Berry practically has replaced all his starters except for that young man. Why take him out? Braylon Hurt with his 3rd 3. That cuts the lead back to 2. Indians with the basketball and the lead. Final minute of the first quarter, and it has been a dandy one. There's another 3. Is that Pritchett again? Won't get the bounce. And we've got a lot of bodies hitting the floor. They'll just call it a jump ball between Holyfield and Lemons.
Possession arrow favoring Pinson Valley this time.
They'll have the basketball, 31.9 seconds remaining, and they won't use that unless they really want to. Indians with the basketball. D. Thompson. Near steal. Now driving the lane, putting it up and in. Shot was blocked by Holmes, but we got a foul underneath. Quay Lynch is.
I felt like that was on the ground. Referees say he was in the act of shooting, so he'll shoot a couple.
At the line is D. Thompson. Too strong.
Oh, no. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard a little of The Price is Right, which is actually pretty funny.
That's rough.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, you know how to stop that, don't you?
You make it.
He did, indeed, make the second one. 3-point lead. Indians. Caulfield has the basketball. They do get it across the timeline. Down low. Big number 12 has a shot blocked inside from Marcus Holmes. Coming over with a block. I believe that was Jalen Lewis again with another defensive play. A lot of subbing, too, here. Marcus Holmes is a linebacker.
4 seconds. What can you do if you're Pinson Valley?
Let Quay Lynch take a shot from about 40 feet.
Like that.
And while close, it did not go. What a great first quarter of play. And we'll end the first 8 minutes with the visitors, Pinson Valley, leading by a score of 21-18. Last Saturday, right here on Jeff Coed TV, we had the middle school championship. Rudd won the boys title, beating Pleasant Grove by a score of 49-36. Congrats to Rudd Indians, their head coach, Richard Forbes. We look forward to seeing those kids in a couple of years playing for Pinson Valley High School. And by the way, I know you know this because you were right there, but Pleasant Grove won the girls' title.
Yes, they did.
Ariel?
Well, guys, you know, all throughout the first quarter, you guys have been talking about Quay Lynch. And to be quite honest with you, it's a miracle that Quay Lynch is playing basketball right now. He was involved in a horrific car accident in October. He's lucky to be alive, but he's even lucky to be able to be back on the court doing what he loves, and that was his motivation over the past couple months, putting in countless efforts of physical therapy, not only to get his body right, to get his mind right. So the last time we saw him, he made his first start against Clay Chalkville. He was very limited, maybe less than 10 minutes, but now he's up to speed. Coach Barber told me they have him playing around anywhere between 18 and 20 minutes, but he is a spark that this team needs. It's one of the captains, and what you can see what he's been able to do from beyond the arc. He's a guy that knows how to fiercely let it fly, and that's what Pinson Valley needs right now.
You're right, Ariel. The difference between the guy we're watching tonight and the one we saw a couple of weeks ago is massive. He looks like his old self. Baseline cut, shot, hurt, won't get it to drop. Boy, did they ever block out black jerseys by 4. Pinson Valley. Ty Holyfield. He gets a lot of minutes off the bench.
I guess you could say Quay has his sea legs under him now because he is firing on all cylinders.
He's down in the corner. You can notice him with a bright green, almost yellow shoes. Dribbling. Johnson. Whoa, reverse layup.
Oh, just not enough English.
I was surprised he got the ball above the rim. I thought it was going to be blocked. Other end, down in the corner, Bivens, short on the 3. Oh, here comes Pinson Valley on the run. That's Pritchett. Lays it off the glass, and good.
He's got 9 on the evening.
Leads us to some good high school basketball. Dribble behind the back, getting across the timeline. That's Ryan Lemons, and he is good with the basketball. Combs. Oh, they're going to get an offensive foul.
Blocked there.
Are they?
Yep. It's going to be a block.
Good flop by Pritchett. I'm going to give him some points there. Well, I know I'm jumping out there with just about, 9.5 minutes into this one, but this so far has been one of the best basketball games we've done, and we've seen a lot. Ball tipped out of bounds last by Pinson Valley. Good hustle on defense by Holyfield, and he is known for that. Breaking to the basketball, inbound Combs. Why not? Baseline. Back into the goal. Shot off balance. Won't go. Rebound put up and in. That's Cody Coachman. on an average of 17 a night.
He's already getting there. He's got 3 in the first period and a half.
That's Holyfield with the basketball. He drives the lane. He puts a shot up. Can't get the roll. Combs with the rebound. Here comes Gardendale. And there's a lot of back and forth there between D. Thompson and Holyfield. Coach Barber trying to explain to the official, here's what happened. You see?
Well, he was saying that the offensive guard for Gardendale was hooking to get by him.
So what did he do? He hooked the official. Just show him what he meant. Lemons gives it up. That's Coachman. Oh, what an NBA spin-around jumper, left-handed, good. Wow.
That's a big league shot there.
You're so right. Yeah, back within 1 now are the Rockets. Inside pass, turnaround. There's another jumper and another great shot. This Christian Moody, who just checked in. Combs gives it up to Bivens. Up. That ball is stolen away by by Pinson Valley. And going the length of the floor, putting it in, that was R.J. Addison. Wow. Let me catch my breath. Let's take a break on Jeff Co-Ed TV.
This is Gardendale High School, where it's always a great day to be a Rocket. The Gardendale Rockets are Jeff Co-Ed strong.
I want to remind you folks watching here on Jeff Co-Ed TV to stick around at halftime. The Rockets cheerleaders and Rockettes are going to put on a show, and we're going to show it to you. But right now, it is hoops, and great hoops. Pinson Valley 27, Rockets of Gardendale 22. Just over 5 to go. Did you catch your breath, Chris?
I did. I see Braylon Arwood checking in, taking the ball out. Another kid I've known for a number of years. His dad to our left, probably about 5 or 10 people down.
Left-handed tray put up and good by Coachman.
Coachman is on fire.
Man, he's got a good left-handed look, doesn't he?
That stage coach is moving, sir.
All right. Pinson Valley with the basketball. That's Holyfield. Holyfield trying to back in on Arwood. Back out, top of the key. 3-ball put up errant by Johnson. And Rockets back down the floor. Coachman with another 3, buried it.
Good gracious. That 3 was from Hayden.
Oh. Back down in the corner. Pinson Valley trying to answer, doesn't go. Rebound, that's Ryan Lemons. Man, Pinson Valley's on the move. That's Coachman. Throws it out of bounds, looking for Braylon Arwood. Well, I mentioned that Coachman had 31 recently against Mars Hill. In that game, he was 8 of 11 from three-point range. Now, that's Steph Curry kind of numbers.
Oh, yeah. He definitely has
ball
the range.
stolen away, inbounds. There's Coachman for an easy 2, left-handed off the window, good.
In the right place at the right time to get that pass off the steal.
Good play by Braylon. Hurt, too, with the pass. Yep. And the assist there. There's Quay. Missed that one. On the line, it'll be Gardendale's basketball. 30-27, Pinson Valley.
What a game we have here, ladies and gentlemen. It almost feels like Friday night. I can't even believe I have to go to work in the morning.
Well, you don't have to. That's Lemons with the basketball. Handles it well. Not a big scorer. There's Coachman. Coachman drives over a. Oh, he walked with the basketball. Put the shot up. It was no good, but prior to that, he traveled.
Listen, Pinson Valley is small, but they are scrappy, and they are all in the face of the Gardendale Rockets.
Yeah,
every pass, every dribble has been contested.
Here come the Indians. Top of the key. Oh, there's a long tray put up by Holyfield. Won't go. Press is broken. Back tip, though. Wide open to the other end. That's Holyfield. Off the glass and good.
That's his first two for the night. You see that? Just took his time, used the glass, textbook.
And went to the right side of the goal. Keep the defender at bay, but we really didn't have much of a defender on that one. That was what you call a wide open or close to it. So we got a stoppage in play on Jeff Coed TV.
We need more drivers, but we need folks more than that who want to make a difference.
It's the best job in the world. Bus drivers are doing a tremendous job in receiving kids each day with a smile, sending them home each day with a smile, making a difference in their lives.
Most bus drivers are there to invest in the children as well as to gain an investment for themselves. They were excited that you're interested in being a bus driver trainer. The potential is great about changing lives.
Braylon Arwood sporting the Steve Nash look, if you remember him.
I do.
Down in the corner, Caulfield, too strong. Whose foot did that go off of?
I don't know. Let's talk about Gardendale real quick. We haven't seen a whole lot from Combs. We haven't seen a lot from Bivens, but certainly Hurt and Coachman have been carrying this Gardendale squad tonight.
No question. Caulfield's going to foul along the far baseline in front of the Pinson Valley bench.
Coach Barry pointed to his head, telling Caulfield, hey, be smart.
Well, when you're coming off the bench, he gets minutes. We've seen that. You just want to play so hard,
Yeah.
I want to stay out here is really what you want to do.
Yeah. But you don't stay out there by making mistakes.
No, you don't. And he let him know, but he's still out there. Ball batted away by Hilliard Underwood.
And that's how you know when a coach has confidence in you and they don't just take you out at the first mistake. And you got to respect that from a coach that wants to give a kid a chance.
Pritchett trying to get it in. Good defense by Hurt. Quay Lynch passed up the three.
Oh,
shot from the free throw line.
Smacked in the mouth. Not sure how they didn't call a foul on that, but nevertheless.
That's Hurt with the basketball. Drives the baseline. Oh, he lays it up over the rim, and it just won't fall. Gravity didn't work for him in that particular move.
Gravity? What's gravity?
Didn't go there.
Might as well have been on the moon.
Driving the lane, kick it back out. That's Lynch from the corner. Buried it. Quay Lynch.
That's 3 threes for him and 1 field goal. So
up. And we got a turnover this end of the floor and one unhappy Chris Berry. How you like this one, man?
This is power packed and it is fast moving. You cannot take your eye off this court for a second if you miss something.
Pinson Valley with a 2-point lead, 1:44 left in the first half. There's a good look at Darryl Barber, the Indians head coach. Inside pass over Combs. Can he do it? No. putting it back up and in.
The big
Just
man.
the strength. Yeah, that was a player. Was that Allen?
That's 35, but I think that's Allen.
Yeah. Man.
And I think that was the jersey issue that we had at the start of the game.
Okay, you are correct, sir. Combs gets the basketball along the Pinson Valley baseline, along their baseline. Now back outside. Coachman almost passed up a three. Now another NBA move to the goal. Doesn't go. In traffic. Shot put up by Hurt.
And the big man, Elijah Allen, showing his dominance.
Both ends of the floor. And there he is inside with Combs. Got the shot up. Won't go. Combs partially blocked that one.
Don't you love to see the big men battle down low?
Yeah, they're really coming alive here in the last couple of minutes.
Combs probably has him by a good 3 inches.
Yeah, I would think so.
But he probably has Combs by a good 40 pounds.
That's a very good point. Inbounding underneath their own goal. Pinson Valley with a 2-point lead, 51.1 seconds left here in the first half of play. Kalen Johnson. The big fella Allen. Baseline. Now they get it out to the wing. Three-pointer put up. Too strong. A shot by Pritchett.
And we got an over-the-back call.
That'll be their third team foul of the quarter with 39 seconds, 39.9. That's of no consequence right now, I wouldn't think. Combs.
Kind of hard to go over the back of Combs, but that was the call.
Lemons has the basketball. Working for the last shot? Perhaps not. Combs. He dribbles, cross-court pass. That's Lemons.
Plenty of time. Don't have to
Inside
rush here.
pass. Oh, he
great
just wrestled
look.
it away, did Marcus Holmes.
Yes. Let's have another look at that. Wrestles the ball straight to the glass. Big man move.
Pinson Valley with 8 seconds left. We got a tie ball game. Back outside. That's Thompson. Puts up the three, won't go, and that will end the first half of play. And I guess fittingly enough, tie at 34-34.
How about that? What an effort by both of these squads.
Oh, and we are already ready for Ariel Schaefer.
Coach, a track meet will be a perfect way to describe this first half. What did you like about the way your guys have been able to stay composure, specifically in the full court?
I really don't like it. We're getting into a helter-skelter match with them, and that's not what we want to do.
Defensively, too, what are you telling specifically to disrupt their front court?
Well, we know they don't really have any guys that want to post up, but we got to do a better job of locating the shooters.
Coach, thank you so much.
A man, a few words, I would say.
Absolutely. I
It
don't
won't
think
be in a few minutes.
Get out of my head. That's what I was going to say. I'm sure
All
he's
right.
going to have quite a few words for that locker room.
Let's take a quick break, and they're setting up for something I think you're really going to enjoy, a performance from Gardendale High School on Jeffco Ed TV.
We're Pinson Valley High School, promoting achievement, respect, and success. We're Jeffco Ed Strong. Fear the spear, go Indians.
There's a great look at the floor here, Rockets Gymnasium here in Gardendale, Alabama. Just prior to the game, a very nice lady came up to me and to Chris. Her name was Kristen Landrum. And she said, we're going to do something really cool at halftime. If you guys want to carry it live, I said, well, why not? Let's do. First of all, here comes the Rocket Man into the lower left of your screen. That's his first appearance of the night that I've seen. But anyway, the cheerleaders and what they call the Rockettes are about to perform on the floor, on the mat, and this is what they will be doing at Nationals in Orlando next week. So as they get onto the mat and onto the floor, let's cheer them on as they try and make their mark nationally next week down in Florida.
This is Gardendale High School, where it's always a great day to be a Rocket. The Gardendale Rockets are Jeff Co-Ed strong.
We're Pinson Valley High School, promoting achievement, respect, and success. We're Jeff Co-Ed strong. Fear the Spear, go Indians.
We need more drivers, but we need folks more than that who want to make a difference.
It's the best job in the world. Bus drivers are doing a tremendous job in receiving kids each day with a smile, sending them home each day with a smile. making a difference in their lives.
Most bus drivers are there to invest in the children as well as to gain an investment for themselves. They were excited that you're interested in being a bus driver trainer. The potential is great about changing lives.
"34-34 at the half. What a great basketball game we have here in Gardendale, Alabama, in Jefferson County. And traveling from east to west is Pinson Valley. It's 34-34, and I hope and expect and think we're going to get a whole lot more of that in the third and fourth quarters here. We're waiting on Ariel to talk with Daryl Barber.
I know this is basketball, but buckle up your chin strap. This is going to be a knockdown drag out.
Yeah, we'll get a chance to talk with Chris Berry in his 6th year here at Gardendale. He'll come out and he'll join Carson and Ariel. What do you say when you're tied? Let's go to Ariel.
Coach, earlier you mentioned to me this is going to be a game of runs. What did you tell your team in the locker room in order to start this third quarter strong?
Well, we got to put together some defensive stops. We're giving them a lot of easy baskets because of our inability to take care of the ball, so we got to fix that. If we can sustain some stops, good offensive possessions, I think we'll be okay.
They've been able to disrupt your front court. What is the plan in order to create some mismatch opportunities?
Well, hopefully taking care of the basketball and getting our guys in the spots where they can do damage, but that takes our ability to handle pressure's got to improve.
Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ariel. What about you, Chris?
So,
what do you see in the second half here?
So, I mean, first half, I'm looking at Pinson Valley, and, Quay Lynch with 3 threes and a couple of baskets. Jalen Pritchett doing his part. And then on the other side of the court, you got Coachman and Hurt who have just taken over. So I think the key to either of these teams is to get one more person involved, if not 2. And then you have options, right? And I think when you have options, you're spreading the ball around. This slows the pace down, and it gives everybody a chance to do their part.
I love your analogy. I think for Pinson Valley, maybe it's going to be Taylor Johnson. I know he marked a couple of times, but this guy averages almost 14 a game. So I think you got to get him more active. On the other of the 4, I almost think it's obvious, don't you? Yeah, got to get Combs.
You got to get Combs in, and we know he can shoot the deep ball, right? He can shoot the 3, but what happens if they use him a little bit more on the inside, right? They obviously have a height advantage. Now, Pinson Valley has some big, thick men, not very tall, but we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, tallest man on there, Johnson, is one of their taller players. They come out in the zone. Gardendale in white, Pinson Valley in black. Just working it patiently around the perimeter, something we did not see in the first 16 minutes.
And that's the adjustment. That's the adjustment Coach Berry was talking about. And you see it immediately.
I think Pinson Valley would much rather play this style. Bivens gives it up. Lemons, they're just very, very patiently. Now, Pinson Valley's going to extend that zone defense just a little bit, or at least Quay Lynch did. There's a bomb from Coachman. That one's short. We got a push inside. Question on whom?
So that zone almost becomes a box in one at times, right? With the point guard chasing at the top of the key.
Foul was on Pinson Valley, and they lob it back in to the Rockets. Coachman, and he makes an errant pass, and it puts the Indians on the run. They do not have the numbers, but they have Quay Lynch, and he missed.
Yeah,
rare.
He was out of rhythm when he shot that. I really think he got away with a travel, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he shuffled his feet to get the rhythm, right? Just into the third quarter here. Coachman banks it in. Check for me and see how many he has, like 14, 15, something like that. Long 3 put up, and that's good. just drained by Addison.
Coachman well into double figures. I can't even look down long enough to.
Yeah, you can. And because that'll happen. Braylon Hurt to the rim and in.
Hurt in double figures as well.
Both these teams have a chance to certainly get to the playoffs, but I think play a lot too. Short jumper, good, Pinson Valley. That was Pritchett.
Yep. Man, these guys are balling.
A lot of fun to watch. Outside, that's Bivens. Hadn't seen him score much, but we're going to have a foul on Pinson Valley. Here comes one of your big fellas.
Coachman has 15 on the evening.
Allen checks back in.
And Braylon Hurt has 15.
Wow. That's most of their points. Oh, nice move. And a foul as Hurt tried to go to the rim.
I'll take that as a coach every time. Aggressive, right down the middle of the lane, splitting defenders, and going to the line. Make them collapse. Make them foul you.
And going to the line will be Hurt. At the free throw line. Little too strong. Almost saw that on the release.
You know, oddly, you got Combs all the way back defending the rim from the rebound, missed on a missed shot. But I would want him down there to try to grab a rebound after if there is a missed shot.
It's always interested me on how coaches play that and why. Good point. Pinson Valley. Down one, up one, I should say. Crowd kind of quiet right now. That's D. Thompson. High off. There's the big fella, Allen.
Oh.
He doesn't get it. The big fella, Combs, gets the rebound. Coachman drives. Inside pass. What a great look off the glass. Braylon Hurt with another bucket.
Combs to Hurt. That was a great look. And just as quick, right back down the floor. Oh, he
got him trapped. Back outside, Quay Lynch for a three, too strong. Great rebound by Bivens. He's not scoring, but he's producing.
If you're Coach Barber right now, I think I'm telling my team as he's putting in a couple of subs, I'm telling my team, stop shooting so many doggone threes and let's try to work it to the inside.
Well, especially now they got Elijah Allen in. The sophomore forward is a big guy. Combs will inbound to Coachman. Shot.
Off the mark.
Good. Was it air ball? Yep. Go directly back to the Rockets. Pinson Valley, I should say.
Got to get that ball in.
And they do, but we got a whistle and a foul on Bivens.
Bivens just kind of threw that up and took his chances.
Somebody over to our left did not like that call one little bit. 40-39. I don't think we're going to see more than a bucket either way the remainder of this basketball game. Pinson Valley.
Come on. Somebody's going to make a run, Matty. You know how this thing goes.
I don't know. Did they in the first half?
Not really.
There's my point. Baseline. Wow, what a pass. Out of the corner, it won't go.
Man, both these teams have kind of gone ice cold from the three.
Allen, the big fella, gets a rebound. They go back out to the top of the key. Oh, thought he was going to take the three. Instead, he gives it up. Johnson buries it.
That's
Taylor
his second
Johnson.
three.
Just a freshman. Other end quickly off the glass bucket by Bivens.
And one. Look at this. Draws the contact. Had the defender on moving. That's going to be block and foul every single time. Let's see if he can cash in.
Indians up 2. Rockets have a chance to cut it back to 1 right at the 4-minute mark of the third quarter.
And what did we say? Somebody else is going to have to contribute besides your two leading scorers. And we mentioned Bivens' name, and here he is at the line. This first 2 points and a chance for 3.
Well, he got the roll.
Rattles it home.
3-point play, 1-point game. Again, Gardendale with several changes. Caulfield is back out.
Gardendale with the full court press, trying to see if they can force a turnover here.
Boy, and they are applying the pressure, but nice passing by Pinson Valley. Going coast to coast, dish to Allen, and one. I stole it from you.
And one.
And you get a 3-point play on one end, so you inbound the basketball after a made free throw. That doesn't matter. Nobody's stopping.
And it's hard to stop that freight train.
Yeah,
Big number 35, Elijah Allen. And he sinks it. He's got 5, just like that.
Back-to-back 3-point plays, and we got a whistle.
And see, we thought maybe Talon Johnson was going to be the one to step up, but quietly Elijah Allen is making a contribution for this Pinson Valley squad.
There's pressure again. Pinson Valley's going to press. Ball stolen away. That's Lewis. Lewis gets it blocked by Hilliard Underwood. Shot back up and good.
Holyfield with the quick 2.
And across the court, midcourt, Rockets. Pass down low. Bucket, Marcus Holmes. Has another big fill, giving some good minutes on the floor here in Gardendale, Alabama.
I like how these benches are contributing to this game, right?
Good pressure. Break the press. Pinson Valley. You got Pritchett and Holyfield passing the ball back and forth. That's Pritchett. That's Holyfield. Holyfield dribbles, off-balance shot, won't go. Allen with the rebound. The big fella back up, draws the foul from Hurt.
The big fella will not be denied. He is doing everything he can to get that ball up to the rim. Of course, in that instance, it didn't go in, but he's at the line, and can't ask him more than that.
Yeah, he made his last one. He made 2 in a row now. 5 fouls now in this quarter by Pinson Valley, so the Rockets will be shooting 2 on every foul.
And a game this tight, that's going to be important.
Yeah, especially when you got 3 minutes left. Up. Bounced off, rebound Hilliard Underwood.
Coach Berry wanting his team to stop with the turnovers. That
Coachman
press is giving them fits.
Out. Oh, good give and go off the glass shot, won't go. Hurt went down.
It's going to be a blocking foul. It wasn't set.
It's a good pass by Marcus Holmes.
It was. Good court vision.
So we'll see Braylon Hurt, the junior, go to the line. Good. Both these teams pretty good free throw shooters, aren't they? Look over on the Pinson Valley bench, and I see Quay Lynch.
You know him by the shoes, huh?
Yeah, he really is. It's easy to see. Makes the second free throw. And we've got a whistle, and I think it's just because a player fell down out of bounds, or did they call a foul? No, they did not. But here comes a lot of pressure from Gardendale. Only player back is Marcus Holmes. Running the baseline. Pinson Valley's got to get the ball in. They do. Cross midcourt. Good pass. Allen down low. Over Holmes for 2.
What a great jump stop by the big man to compose himself and make that layup look easy.
That's Coachman. He is not afraid to pull the trigger. Neither is Jackson. MJ Jackson off the bench. There comes the Indians across the timeline. 2 minutes left, third quarter. We're all tied at 50. Oh, nice spin move. Pritchett shot. Was he in the act? We got a foul on Gardendale. And that may be their fifth. Looks like both teams are going to be in the bonus here for the next 156. Perfect. And Chet Combs is going to check back in, as does Bivens. And also for Pinson Valley, trying to catch a number. Second free throw. Good.
Pritchett well into double figures now. So it looks like they brought Combs in to help break the press.
Wow, he got a whistle.
Pretty solid ball player. But yeah, that just went off the hands of Gardendale. Unforced error.
Combs pretty fluid with the basketball. Just not been scoring a lot tonight. Pinson Valley, 2-point lead, and the basketball scooping through the lane, off the glass, won't go. Allen with a rebound, up and good.
That big man is showing his dominance. Who needs a three when you got a big man?
He has been showing off here in the third quarter. Coachman picks up his dribble. Lob inside, trying to get to Combs. Errant turnover. Here come the Indians.
They have numbers.
They do. Inside pass, stolen away, or actually knocked out of bounds by MJ Jackson. It'll remain possession of Pinson Valley.
That was great thought. Great thought. Just couldn't get that pass through the needle. How impressive is Elijah Allen?
What he's done here. And usually with a guy 3 inches taller on him in Combs. Cannon Combs. 1 minute left, third quarter. Pinson Valley launches a three. It is off the mark. That was Pritchett again. It just did not go. It might have been Johnson.
Coach Barber's holding his head. He did not like that choice of shots at all.
It was Taylor
He's
Johnson.
taking a knee and he's holding his head.
And Johnson came out immediately, so. Point made by Coach Barber. Gardendale, 57.4 left in the third quarter. They've got the basketball. That's Cody Coachman. What a superstar he's been.
And he's gone a little cold in this third quarter.
Has a lob into double coverage, so to speak. And here comes Pinson Valley. Other end, they've got the numbers. Dribbling past Cone, underneath, reverse layup. Oh, good.
Nice.
Jalen Lewis.
What a move to get the defender in the air and then go to the reverse side of the basket.
Bivens.
And he traveled. I anticipate Coach Berry calling a timeout pretty soon.
Well, he's got 28 left in the third quarter, 28 seconds.
Think he's just going to let it play out? Save that timeout?
Yeah, I guess he is.
That would be wise.
And, well, other guy called a timeout. Coach Barber did, and we will too. Fantastic game. Pinson Valley up by 6 on Jeffco Ed TV.
Hello, Jeffco Ed family. I'm Dr. Beth Miller, Director of Child Nutrition. This school year, we are thrilled to offer free breakfast and lunch at no cost to all students enrolled in in-person learning. As a community eligibility provision district, we encourage all families to take advantage of this opportunity. Our child nutrition program is devoted to providing healthy and nutritious meals to help fuel our students for a day of learning and growth. From crispy Crispitos to fruits and vegetables, it will all be available for free. If a student would like an extra item, those may be purchased. Again, we encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity so we can continue to provide in future years.
Home of the Rockets as we go to the last few seconds of the third quarter with Journey blasting on the PA.
You a Journey fan?
Well, yeah, okay, but most people in my era say, are you a Journey or a Foreigner guy? Well, I am definitely a Foreigner guy. I've had a chance to see them up close and personal a couple of times, and good stuff. This is not bad.
You know, half the people at home have no idea what we're talking about.
Really? A lot of kids watching?
Oh.
I think parents.
Even some of the parents.
Yeah, I'm just getting older.
All right, here we go. Back to action.
Let's go. Inbound in the basketball, we Ty Holyfield. Guarding is hurt. Pinson Valley up 6, trying to take the largest lead of the basketball game. Out front, that's Addison. He drives the lane, scoops it up, overarm in, and a foul. He drew the foul, I believe, on Combs, because Combs is not happy.
You know, I almost think they're attacking Combs, Matty. You know, he is only a sophomore, although he has physical stature and he's a doggone good ball player. But sometimes coaches can hone in on frustration, right, and try to get the player to make more mistakes than they normally would.
It's R.J. Addison, averaging a little over 8 per game. Free throw, good. And at the risk of jinxing him after one, he's an 80% free throw shooter. Now let's see what I do to him at the line now.
I think he's got it. He looks pretty confident to me.
He's off more than a foot off the line too. Well,
you did it to him,
Matt. End of the quarter, I did it to him. However, largest lead of the basketball game by either team will be taken by Pinson Valley into the fourth quarter. They're up 57-50 here at Gardendale on Jeff Go Ed TV.
Our health science program here at Hueytown High School helps our students to become aware of all the different kinds of employment opportunities they have in healthcare.
After graduating, I was able to get a job at Publix Pharmacy as a certified pharmacy technician.
They get CPR certified. We also have a mental health worker credential this year and a community health worker credential this year.
So is Ariel. She's got some moves side court. How you doing?
Do you know this song, Matt? Do you know who this is?
I can't hear you.
Do you know who this song is sung by?
I don't believe so.
Justin Bieber. He was my, I guess, Billy Idol or Billy Joel growing up, I have to say, you know, when I was the song Baby. It's a good one, isn't it?
I guess. I'm not the biggest Biebs fan in the world.
Oh, my goodness. Well, to go back to this game, you guys have mentioned how huge bench production has been both for Pinson Valley and Gardendale, but specifically Gardendale. Coach Berry did tell me that since they had a few guys out due to injury and also due to illness, they had to really rely on their bench, specifically 4 guys like MJ Jackson and Marcus Holmes, who have been able to add a spark for Gardendale over this past third quarter or so. He said it's actually a blessing in disguise to be able to have these guys. They've gotten better defensively. They've been able to get more and more minutes, and they're going to be really, really crucial. But I do believe that there is some confusion on the floor.
Whoa.
There's a technical. Cannon Combs, he did put an elbow.
He put an elbow right into Taylor.
There's a lot of confusion. There was a call on the floor. Cannon Combs did not like it. Coach Berry confused by it too. The officials are going to have a word.
So you're right there, but you were also talking to us. Did they call a foul away from the ball on Combs?
Yes, they did.
Okay. I'll clear that up.
Getting a little chippy down here.
I don't know why, even as a sophomore, you elbow anybody. The free throw put up by Quay Lynch. And there goes the Price is Right miss sound. They won't get it on that one. It's not even sure. That one touched the rim. But
so again, what I was saying before we got kind of distracted is, his youth is showing, right?
Yeah.
He's got some maturity, and the coach, obviously, Coach Berry, having a word with him, telling him you got to be smarter than that.
He was rubbing his nose. I wonder if he took an elbow, and that had to do with the confrontation. Nonetheless, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line and a 7-point lead. Gardendale trying to steal the ball away. That's Hurt. Hurt gives it to Coachman. Coachman up off the glass and
one.
Foul.
You just love my line, don't you?
I'm trying not to take it. Justin Bieber, huh? Coachman. It's a big free throw. And he made it. Up, nice pressure, Gardendale. Now they've got the trap. They'll break the press, though, by passing the basketball.
Imagine that.
Pinson Valley. This is more of their style, especially with Big Allen down inside. Almost a double dribble, picked up by Thomas. 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Oh, nice pass down low. That's Allen, the big fella. Can't get the roll. Out of bounds. Off Pinson Valley.
What do you think about that pass, Matty?
Good pass. Quay Lynch is going to check out for a minute.
Little spin move there. Pass. There's Braylon Arwood.
He gets it across the stripe. Pulls up his dribble. Now he's in trouble. Allen's all the way back out on him. We got a 5-second call. No, timeout. Very smart play by Chris Berry, head coach of Gardendale. It's 58-53. What a ball game we've got in Gardendale, although Pinson Valley, the visitors, are leading it on Jeff Coed TV.
Hello, Jeff Coed family. I just wanted to take this time to say thank you to the teachers of Jefferson County Schools. I appreciate everything that you do and how the commitment and dedication that you give every day that you come to service our children and to service our families. Thank you for everything that you
do. Back in Gardendale, they're in white with the rocket red trim. So more of a maroon.
Matty, what do you notice here? Gardendale's going with ball handlers. They have none of their big men in except for, of course, Coachman, who's probably one of the tallest players. But right now, outside of Combs, but right now they're going small.
Shot, 3, Bivens got it. Huge bucket for the Rockets here at home.
Bivens has 6.
Coachman saw him open on the wing, fired it over to him, and we got a 2-point basketball game. Driving the length of the floor, putting the shot up and in. That's D. Thompson, the sophomore.
What determination for him to just take that all the way to the rack.
I kept thinking he was going to pass, but he had a better idea. Lemons, top of the key. Moving around. Three ball put up and in by Jaden Bivens as he's starting to light the scoreboard a bit.
He is making a contribution for his squad.
Down in the corner, baseline driving. That's Holyfield. He gives it up. The shot won't go in the follow. Here comes Coachman. Better watch out for him. Oh, dribbles one way around. Up and off the glass.
The Dipsy Doodle.
We got a victory lap to boot, and the crowd here in Gardendale's gone crazy as they have retaken the lead by 1.
Great use. Let's have another look at that. Great camera work with the left hand up and the English.
And there he is on the other end grabbing a rebound. And we got a foul on Allen. I believe that's the call.
Coachman is pumped up. He's playing great basketball on both ends of the court. And the crowd is rewarding him with their praise and applause.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of people sitting in front of us, don't we? Yep. Bivens gives it up. Oh, playing tough defense on Hurt. Fans want to call. They don't get it. There goes Hurt with the 3. Doesn't go. Nice clear rebound by D. Thompson, the sophomore, and Pinson Valley will come across the timeline. Oh, nice crossover dribble, but back tip by Coachman. Officials at first didn't know who to award the basketball to.
Braylon Hurt coming up a little gimpy.
Yeah, they got a quick timeout. The referee indicated it would be a short TO.
Hurt looks no worse for the wear, running it off. They certainly need him to stay in right now.
Yeah, they do. Inbound pass, turnaround jumper. There is Radisson, R.J. Addison. He's tossed in a few here in the second half.
Yeah, he's got 8 on the evening.
2-point lead. Pinson Valley. Gardendale has the basketball, not for long. Intercepted by Jalen Lewis. Man, does he play great defense. On the other end, though, that's Lemons anticipating the passing lane. Coachman now with the basketball. You got to watch him every time he has the big orange. Turnaround, spin. There goes Bivens. He's got 2. Back and forth we go.
It's almost like these two teams have hit another gear. There was fourth gear, right, with the bench coming out, but now it's like fifth gear into overdrive with a lot of the starters back in.
Pritchett drives the baseline, wants to put the shot up, the little floater, got the roll. Jalen Pritchett, the senior.
He is leading this team, no doubt.
Other end, Gardendale on the run. High off the glass, too high for Hurt. 3:10 remaining. Pinson Valley with a 1-point lead and the basketball.
So Pinson Valley is not letting Gardendale set up that press that has been so successful for them. They're getting that ball across the timeline very quickly and having to play half-court defense.
Pritchett back outside. That's just good coaching by Barber in his 8th season at Pinson Valley. Remember, they were the runner-up in 6A last year, and they won it all in 2019, all under Barber. Pinson Valley now with 2.5 to go. Down in the corner, the 3 is open. The shot put up, missed by Lewis. Follow, good, charge. Wow.
What a turn of events. Let's have another look at it here. The missed shot gets his own rebound, and the defense to step in there and take that charge.
It's M.J. Jackson giving great minutes defensively off the bench. He also had a 3 earlier. We've got a stoppage in play. I don't believe it's a timeout.
Matty, we got a barn burner here. We got a 1-point game with 2:22 left. Rockets home team down 1.
Let's set the fouls for you. Pinson Valley is guilty of 3. Gardendale 2. Don't know if that's going to come into play. Here comes Cody Coachman. Took one to the back of the head. Dribbling the basketball. That's Hillard Underwood. He dribbles inside on the post. A little Euro step across the lane. The shot put up by Hurt.
Smart basketball play there. You really are trapped. You have nowhere to go. You're in the lane. throw it up. Throw up a prayer and see if you can go to the line, and that's exactly what he did.
And it'll be Braylon Hurt, the junior. Boy, he's really played a good game.
He has.
At the line. Oh, off the front of the rim.
This could be a real difference maker here. Make or miss.
Yeah, you're right. Now he ties it up at 64. 2 minutes to go in regulation, I say. Pinson Valley in black with the basketball.
Gardendale playing the 2-3 zone.
Caulfield back in for the Rockets. Dribbling out to the corner. Oh, good defense.
Absolutely. Stay on your feet, not go for that fake, and not commit a foul.
That was Bivens, I believe. Yes, it was. Pritchett with the basketball. 1:20 to go. Tie ball game. Will they hold it for one? I don't know. Probably not, as Gardendale's going to come out and force the issue. There goes Addison. Didn't get the roll, but he did draw the foul. And that's not a popular call.
Not for the home team, but certainly what a good possession by Pinson Valley, right? To take some time off the clock, be patient, and then draw the foul. And hopefully for him, he can make the easy two.
He's a guy I told you a little while ago, he's 80% from the strike. I talked him out of one, not that one. So a 1-point lead.
Makes it here. A make here could put him into double digits.
You see
He's got
MJ
9.
Jackson. He's back in. He's got 9.
Addison, RJ Addison has 9.
His second free throw attempt.
Make that 10.
Yep, gives the Indians a 2-point lead, and now Cannon Combs is checked back in.
Ariel, I'm just interested. What's the atmosphere like courtside?
It feels honestly like a playoff game, but it's been really fun to be able to hear Pinson Valley and Coach Barber. His reactions are everything. He is just so locked in right now. I mean, we mentioned earlier, it is so hard to beat a team twice, but to be able to do it on the road, that would be impressive if Pinson Valley pulls it out.
Gardendale, Combs in the corner, back to Coachman. 40 seconds remaining. Gardendale needs a bucket. Coachman did not get the roll. Strong rebound, Pinson Valley. They're trying to get it out and get it across court. Meanwhile, Gardendale playing some stiff defense. Coachman, he whistled for
for a foul, yeah. Had to foul him in that situation.
Neither team in a bonus yet, but next foul for either will be.
Good foul. I mean, that's court awareness. You're looking at how many seconds are left. Timeout called.
Yep. Gardendale's going to talk it over, down 2 on Jeffco Ed TV.
We need more drivers, but we need folks more than that who want to make a difference.
It's the best job in the world. Bus drivers are doing a tremendous job in receiving kids each day with a smile, sending them home each day with a smile, making a difference in their lives.
Most bus drivers are there to invest in the children as well as to gain an investment for themselves. They were excited that you're interested in being a bus driver trainer. The potential is great about changing lives.
All right, let's see how this plays out. 28.1 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. We could play some extended basketball here in Gardendale, Alabama. Nice crowd. That's Pinson Valley. Traveled great. Combs at about 6'9" will inbound over D. Thompson. Again, Pinson Valley with the lead, and they call a timeout. Alert play. Last thing you want to do is get a call on the side court.
Now you have to be aware of how many timeouts you have left, correct? Because, you know, the last thing that you would ever want to do is try to call a timeout and not have one.
Chris Webber.
Get out of my head, Matt
style.
Coulter. Yes.
Well, I'm not too deep on that one because that has got to be the most famous unnecessary, illegal, against the rules timeout. And another thing that Gardendale wants to try and be acutely aware of, and that's don't foul R.J. Addison. He is number 5. Almost lost. That's him with a basketball. He dribbles, and he is fouled by Hurt. So that's a guy. Goes to the line to shoot 2. I think I might have let him go across the timeline and picked another Pinson Valley Indian.
That could have been disastrous. Pinson Valley very fortunate there to hang on to the ball.
R.J. Addison, you are right. R.J. Addison has a chance to put him up 3. He does. And this one's big time because it gives you a 2-possession lead.
Right, and we know that there are several shooters on Gardendale's team that can shoot a 3, so being down 3 doesn't mean a whole lot.
No, because you can get Coachman down there and let him bomb. Of course, Hurt Bivens has hit a couple too. He made it. 4-point lead for Pinson Valley. Combs across the line, quickly down court. That's Hurt off the glass, 2, and we got a timeout. Boy, they didn't take time at all.
No, they didn't.
To get it down the floor.
That was efficient, right? That's what you got to do if you're trying to come back from a 2-score deficit.
Now Pinson Valley will have the basketball. I'm assuming we'll see Gardendale do pretty much the same thing, but I would again urge them to stay away from number 5 in black at an 80% clip.
Well, and of course, you know who Pinson Valley wants to have the ball. Number 5 in black.
You're right. I almost tried too hard to get him the basketball last possession for Pinson Valley. As ball went down in the corner, I thought they'd turn the ball over. They did not, though. We've done a lot of them together here, Chris, but I'm going to have to put the cherry on top. This is the best one we've done, and it is not over by any stretch.
No, absolutely not. I'm looking at the posture of both of these squads. Pinson Valley, very, even though they're only up 2, they are very confident. And Gardendale looks like they are just trying to figure it out, right? How do we tie this ball game up or go ahead?
Combs, with all his length, will guard the inbound pass. They get it to who else? They got it to Addison.
Right.
And he'll have the same opportunity he did just a moment ago.
And, you know, 2 made free throws here pretty much, I won't say could completely seal it, but it makes it tough.
Well, we'll see. Look how far he stands in back of the stripe. Got it.
It works for him.
Sure, I'm not being critical. It was just an observation. Yeah. Not when, what has he made, 6 out of 7?
Yep. How did you just know that off the top of your head?
Well, because he shot most of them here in the last 3 minutes. Don't ask me in an hour. Second one. Good 4-point lead, Pinson Valley. Let's see if Gardendale can run the length of the floor and score an easy bucket as they did just a little while ago. In like 5 seconds. Coachman gives it up to Combs. Combs can shoot the 3.
Can't wait.
Good defense, Pinson Valley. Here comes Coachman. To the hole, off the glass. He's got 2, and Gardendale's got another timeout. Took him a little longer, but the same result.
Yeah.
5.4 seconds remaining.
So what you're looking for here is you're looking for a steal, a quick foul. There you go. Just kind of hung up there, kind of Michael Jordan-esque. Let's have another look at that. Great camera work. Hangs in the air, body control. the scoop in the bucket.
He almost drew a foul, did you think? I mean, there was body contact. I'm glad they didn't call it because I didn't see it necessary to call a personal foul there. But, you know, that's what really good players do. They'll lean in and at least make the referees think about it. Yeah, I came in here prepared to be very impressed, and I am with Quay Lynch just because he's coming back from that horrific car accident, and he's still getting a few minutes. And we know about Combs. But I'm telling you what, Cody Coachman, whoo, inbounds. They get it. Who else? Addison.
You know, I'm looking at this Pinson Valley roster and the points that we've been keeping track of. I mean, everybody contributing. Johnson, Lynch, Pritchard, Addison, Allen, the big fella who came in. Even D. Thompson did his part, even though he didn't have a lot of points. And then Christian Moody comes off the bench and scores a couple. So, I mean, it's been very, very evident that this was team ball for Pinson Valley.
That's Pritchard at the line. Wrong green shoes. He makes the first one.
He adds to his laundry list of points.
Got a chance to make it a 2-point game, and a 4-point game, I should say, and pretty much ice this one for the Indians. You just back off and let them roll. He missed it. They got a chance at a 3. Combs to Coachman. Pinson Valley defense, bodies on the floor. Indians are going to win on the road.
Wow. Wow and wow.
71-68. Gardendale had a chance, but man, Pinson Valley was not going to let him move the basketball. That was pretty incredible stuff right there. How about that one, Chris?
You know what? This ball game lived up to the billing. It really did. On paper, they looked pretty even, and I mean, back and forth, and it was going to come down to the last couple of possessions.
And it did. Both teams congratulating each other on a game very, very well played. Ariel Schaefer will catch up with Darryl Barber once again. He's headed toward the – I wonder if he has a few more words to say.
I think he's going to be in a better mood,
well,
Ariel.
Hey, Ariel.
Coach, I mean, you have to just – you're shaking your head on what kind of game this was, but your team was able to come together and be composed, specifically R.J. Addison from the foul line. What can you say about that composure?
I told you earlier, man, that young man, he's next up. He's not afraid of the moment, and he wants to be in that situation. So it's nothing I can say about that kid, man, because he wants to be there, and I'm just extremely proud of his efforts.
There has been so many people who contributed to the win. What can you say about your death being part of your identity as you guys move forward, because every game matters from here on out?
Yeah, so that's a great question. Normally around this time I play 7 or 8 guys, but we're so young and we're still playing 9 or 10, so in the last game we kind of realized that it helps because so many people bring so many different things to the table.
After this one, obviously a big sigh of relief. How are you going to celebrate this one?
Well, we'll be happy for it tonight, but we got to get ready for Clay on Friday. So it's good to get this win because now it's up to us and Clay to see who's going to force this coin toss.
All right, Coach, thank you so much. Congratulations.
All right, thank you all, most definitely.
All right. Al, what a basketball game. Now we can actually catch our breath. There you see Coach Barber walking off, go to the locker room, get on the bus, head back to Pinson Valley.
What a big win, Maddie. I mean,
they beat them twice in a year.
That's hard to do, especially on the road. I mean, here in Gardendale, the atmosphere, the fans, this is a tough win for Pinson Valley to come out like that.
And you got to feel a lot for Gardendale. I mean, they went deep in their bench. Coachman played a heck of a game, and they came away 3 points short. But that team that I saw is not a 500 basketball team. They're a really good basketball team, and they're going to play a lot more basketball.
And that's not the team that we saw a couple of weeks ago either. I mean, they played so far above their heads. They played up tonight, or maybe they played to their potential.
Well, it was good. This was a fun one, wasn't it, partner?
It was.
That's good. Hey, this is not the end of basketball for us, certainly by any stretch of the imagination, on Jeff Go Ed TV, as a week from now, actually 6 days from now, we will be at Clay Chalkville, where the Yellow Jackets will be in town to take the Cougars. That's January 27th at 6, the girls, and 7:30 the boys. Final word from you, Chris Osborne.
Hey, heck of a game. We'll see you on the 27th for The Yellow Jackets and Clay Chalkville. What a night.
Yep, we'll be going back out to Clay Chalkville.
And thank you, Gardendale. This was awesome.
Yeah, and they're always great hosts, as are all the teams that we host here on Jeffco Ed TV. We appreciate your time tonight, and we will see you in a week, a Tuesday week, as we finish up things from Gardendale with a 3-point victory at the hands of Pinson Valley. They take out Gardendale twice this season. This was our best basketball game so far this year. Good night from Gardendale, Alabama.